So I just picked this up. Pretty excited about it. So let's talk about it. So I just picked up this Perception 13.5, 13.5 foot tandem kayak. There's actually 3 seats on it. Gonna take it out on the maiden voyage today. But I'm very excited about this kayak. We'll do like a little, I showed an overview of it, but then I'm going to show you like what I want to do to it. So with this kayak, since it's tandem, both of us can be on it at the same time. It does have a 3rd seat for, you know, if we want somebody else with us, like a little kid or something, or a dog or a cat or a lizard or something. But I'm very excited. So I bought this kayak off of Facebook Marketplace. Typically these Perceptions, like these Perception Ramblers, it looks like they run like retail like $800. I was able to pick this up for $200. The caveat of that is there's nothing with it. There's no paddles, there's no life jackets, there's not even like the seats. Like, it's just bare bones. And so we're gonna get seats for it. I did get a paddle, just like an Ozark Trail one from Walmart, just something cheap to get us out there on the water. But very excited about this. This isn't gonna be like a super like fishing machine by any means, but let's get us out on the water. Like I said, it's very bare bones, but that means there's a lot that we can do to it. So a couple examples are like this right here. I'll show you what I like. There's like a lot of things that I like about this kayak. One, just being the price. One, that it's bare bones. But there's a couple things like right off the bat that I wasn't a fan of. One thing I'm not a fan of is having to haul it on my car. It's kind of a beast. It's 78 pounds, but that's not like a super heavy kayak by any means either. But check this out, because there are some cool things with it. So one of the things that I really like is that in all 3 spots, like in front of, so there's the seat, and right here in front of all 3 of these spots there is a point right here to where I can cut this out and we can add dry storage options. We're definitely going to do that to the very front seat. We're not going to do it to the middle because I think it's unnecessary, but then we're going to do it to the back seat as well. The back seat will be probably my spot. Up here will be my honey's spot. So I like this. Does have tie downs for seats as well. This is a pretty comfortable kayak. Just sitting in it out on the yard. But we're going to add those dry storage options, and there's not a ton of room on the sides here, but there's enough room to where I can add like a little track system to where I can have some accessories with it. But I think the biggest thing is going to be getting those seats and then the dry storage box in. That way we can put our phone and anything like that in it. Anything important like my car keys, that's not going to go into the dry storage box. That's probably going to go on the dry storage bag that goes around my neck, just because I would prefer to have that a little more secure to me. But gotta get life jackets as well. So yeah, it's a very basic like entry level kayak. Like I said, there's not a ton of room to put those tracks. Like up here, back by mine, it's wider, so there is places to put those tracks. But I'm not super worried about it because we're not going to put a ton of accessories on here, but I am going to put that track on here. We have to get an anchor. I'm not going to like deck this out in electronics just because it is a pretty basic kayak. I think that's like an overkill to like put like a graph on here. Maybe in the future, if I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll put like one of those Garmin like Striker 4s on here. But the way I fish, I just look for structure and I cast to structure, so not too worried about it. Or I just blind cast, and that usually works for me. But we'll put those track systems on here, that dry storage, especially like when my partner's out with me. She likes to read, she can put her books in there. And then having a cup holder for her, because she's, you know, she has an emotional support water bottle. She needs that with her to stay hydrated. And then I want a water bottle, like a cup holder down by me too, a track up here. I'll probably put a little clip for my partner so she can have her paddle just clipped to the side. I do want a small net, like a little bit better net than what I have right now. In the back, it does have a storage with like the bungees, and that's cool, but I'm either gonna get like a crate. For like with rod holders on it and stuff like that. I don't think one's gonna fit back there that well, so I just might add rod holders, like drill out holes. I might drill out holes and add rod holders like directly to, oh my gosh, there's wasps now over by me, and add rod holders directly back there. I think that's going to be the better option, just drilling it out, adding those rod holders versus doing the crate system. Even though that's really cool, it just doesn't have the space back there. Luckily there's this middle seat to where I can put like a dry bag up there and throw tackle boxes in or something like that. When I usually go out on like other people's boats, or like when I've kayak fished before in high school, didn't bring a ton of stuff out with me. And honestly, I don't want to bring a ton of I don't need to bring all my rods out while I'm out on the kayak. Really like one or two. And I'm kind of starting to get that way with like bank fishing as well, bringing one or two, because if you bring more than that, it starts to get to be a little bit much, in my opinion. And like bringing on all your tackle in your bag too, that gets to be a little much. Usually I'm just bringing what I like to throw. And like mainly it's been swim baits this year. So I'm super excited about this kayak. It's a blank canvas. If you guys have any recommendations of what you want to see on here, definitely let me know if there's any tips or tricks that I need to know, anything like that.